Hey Cam, how are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Doing well, thank you. What a big last couple of weeks for you. Can you
Sure.
kind of take us through the emotions of just the last, obviously the last 6 months, but culminating in actually getting some turf under your cleats on Sunday?
It felt good, Obviously, it's a blessing, to be able to come back from something so fast, uh, to do something that's never been done. I think it's a blessing, and that's just a testament to the way I work and the team that we have, and just our team in general, our organization. The Rams. Our training staff did such an amazing job, just mapping out a plan and making sure I followed that plan, to the T. And in particular, Byron Cunningham, just sticking it out every day, good days, bad days, happy days, sad days, making sure every day I came in with a purpose, and I met that, made it happen.
Cam, obviously there was still, even after the surgery, you have to wait to hear what the plan's going to be and all of that. At what point, and even through the first couple of weeks and all of the strength building and things like that, at what point did it kind of start to hit you that you were going to make this happen?
Well, it was always my goal. I would say it was always my goal to try to, if I was able to, if the Lord allowed me to come back for the playoffs, to come back, but I would say maybe really like a month into it, I knew it was realistic because I was doing a lot of stuff that I wasn't, or a lot of people wouldn't be doing, after this injury. So I would say like a month into it, I knew like nothing, my goals weren't far-fetched, making it back for the playoffs. I knew it wasn't a far-fetched goal, it was very, very reachable.
And then last one for me, I know it was a lot of homework too in terms of your rehab, even when you weren't on site. Can you describe what I heard you turned a room in your house into a total like training and recovery room? Can you describe what that was like and kind of doing that by yourself?
Just using all the space, that's given to me, whether it's my house, the facility, just using my space and time to the best of my ability. Like you said, I was trying to do everything I could, whether it was wall, calf raises, anything, pool workouts, just making sure I was putting my best foot forward, whether I was home or at the facility, and it paid off, just doing that extra work, those little extra hours or, extra reps, it paid off. It helped me a lot.
Thank you, Cam.
No problem.
Claudia.
Cam, as you were, watching your teammates play this season, what are your thoughts about how well they are playing?
They're playing very well. Obviously, we have a lot of work to do. We're not where we want to be as a team. But I think we're aware of our mistakes, and not just aware, we're actively working on trying to fix them, so that's really all you can ask for. That's really all you can ask for when you're working towards one common goal. You can't get it all right overnight, So I think our team is taking steps in the right direction, day by day.
And last one, you had the opportunity to play with Matthew Stafford this past Sunday. Did you feel like you two are locked in? How was the connection like?
It was natural, it was natural, you saw it. I guess everybody else saw it for themselves, it's just kind of clicked, it wasn't a lot of, didn't have a lot of time to practice, didn't have a lot of reps, so it just kind of happened, kind of came natural.
Thank you, Cam.
Yep.
Hey, Cam, good to see you. Going back to the beginning of this to complete the story, how did the injury happen, and what was your first reaction? I mean, what was your fear at first?
I was just working out, and just pop, it just kind of felt like a tug on my Achilles. Looked back, realized nobody was there. Kind of knew, like, as soon as I saw it was like somebody was like 15 yards away, I knew exactly what was wrong. So just that's how it happened. And what was the second part?
Well, just to follow up on that, were you running?
I wasn't running. I was more doing like knee ups. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
jumping for height and bringing my knee up. It's kind of hard to explain.
Oh, I get that. Well, the second part was, what was your immediate reaction? Did you think, oh,
Cried.
there goes
I
season?
called my mom. I cried, and then like 2 days later, like all my emotions kind of just were geared to what am I gonna do to get back? The fear of not coming back the same me was all the motivation I needed. The fear of not coming back or not being better than I was before I got hurt. That was all. It was through time. No feeling sorry for yourself at that point. Just 2 days in, so I had to retrain my mind, retrain my thought process, and just attack. Cut a lot of the outside noise off, a lot of outside people off. Just got to go for what you know. Got to attack the process.
Yeah. Well, congrats on making it happen. Thank you.
Thank you.
Stu.
Cam, what drove your resolve and kept you motivated aside from that fear of potentially not returning? Was there a particular person or any particular source that really motivated you over the last 5 or 6 months?
Just my life, just my life in general. I always having to overcome adversity or see people that I'm close to go through real life situations. I think I was prepared. I think God prepared me for the moment, and I took it and I rolled with it. Like I said, I think the biggest thing for me was the fear of not being able to be me. That was something that kept me up for like 3 months. So just making sure I was able to come out and work and to get back better, better than I was before I got hurt, So I think that was probably the main thing. It was a lot of stuff, but that was probably the main thing.
You mentioned a month in realizing that your goals were attainable.
Yeah.
How tough were those first 4 weeks, and what was the most difficult part of your rehab up until that point when you realized it was realistic to come back?
Man, it was very tough. Very tough. Like a lot of crying, a lot of good days, a lot of bad days, but never losing sight of where I needed to be, where I'm trying to go. So I would say, like you saying, the first 4 weeks were probably the hardest. You can't walk, you can't really do much. So it's probably the hardest. So I think just taking it, understanding like this too will pass. This process, this part of it is gonna pass also. So I think that was good that I had that mindset, that positive mindset. I think that always kept me, kept me afloat in a sense.
Thank you.
No problem.
Nick.
Hey, Cam, welcome back. You talked about just going through that grueling process at times, but what specifically helped you, keep your faith as far as knowing that you want to come back, want to get back? And then what specifically did you do to keep that faith going and not lose sight of the ultimate goal?
Well, I pray. I pray every day. Every day, every night. Thank God. So that's number one. That's not to downplay that. That's number one and probably the most important. But like I said, just seeing real life situations that people close to me, went through. I feel like the situation I was put in was minor to some of the stuff that I've seen some of my family and people go through. So, just like I said, thinking about it from a positive light, I'm not thinking about it like you hurt. Obviously you always got the thought in the back of your head of how will I come back, you know what I mean? But that's why you attack every day to ensure so how you will come back. You make sure you write your own destiny, in a sense,
And then also too, what was that feeling like when you first came into the game against opposing competition and you got tackled? What was going through your mind at that point as you got back up and, got on to the next play?
Man, nothing about an injury. I was thinking about how I could have broke a tackle. So it was just just kind of natural. You know, we had no thoughts about the injuries. No backlash from the injuries. No aches or pains. You know, so it's a blessing. You know, be able to come back like that and have no hiccups. No, you know, it's just like I said, it's a testament to God and the way we worked to get here.
Absolutely, man. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
All right, we got 3 more: Gary, Kurt, then Lindsay.
Hey, Cam, do you feel like you are back being you? And if not, where do you think you have to get to kind of really feel like you're 100%?
I do feel like I'm 100%. I do feel like I'm 100%, but me saying that probably don't make you believe it. I just rather go play ball, you know, just go show people that I'm 100%, you know, not show myself because I already know, you know, so just go out there and make plays, you know. That's all I'm looking for, you know.
Thank you.
No problem.
Hey, Cam, congratulations. It's a remarkable story. I'm curious, when after that Niners game, when you got more touches, were you more sore than normal? Because to come back this late in the season, did that feel different at all?
Well, now, you know, maybe if I got like, you know, it was like a 25 carry game, I probably would have been sore, but just from my load and the way things went, I wasn't, no pain, no soreness, just more adrenaline, more just getting your feet wet, just happy to be, you know. We'll see about this game. I'll let you know if I'm sore after the next game.
I hope you are. Jalen Ramsey was almost like a big brother, overprotective, making sure that you have this great, bright future. And I guess there's a part of us that says no one would have been surprised if we said, hey, he's going to wait until next year, err on the side of caution to make sure. Why did you not do that? Why did you say, hey, I am going to do it this year? And I'm curious if this team's success played a factor.
100%. That's probably the number one. You know, I want to win a Super Bowl. You know, I want to win. You know, that's why we play the game. You know, not that it's not money. You know, you play to win. You know, and everything else you won't come after that. So I play to win first. So you know, if I'm able to come back and contribute and do everything I can to help us win and safely, you know, why wouldn't I?
Hey, Tom, can you go on mute, man?
Thank you, Cam.
No problem.
All right, last one with Lindsay.
Hey, Cam, I'm wondering, this is a somewhat of a common injury for a lot of high caliber athletes. I'm curious if anyone's reached out to you, who's notable, to ask you how you did this. I mean, especially when you look across the NBA, so many of those guys deal with this and it takes them a very long time to come back.
Thanks. Nobody yet. Maybe a few college players, you know, who just recently got injured, and but nobody, you know, nobody out now.
All right, trick to the trade. When they see you play, your phone might blow up, huh?
Maybe.
Thanks, Cam.
No problem.